Welcome to my very first impression video. So, We Happy Few. I only played this game for about 6 hours and all I could say was, eh. I did actually attempt to play this game before, a few years ago before I had my YouTube channel, and I just couldn't really get that into it. The reason I bought it is because the trailer kind of reeled me in. The game was alright, but it really struggled to reel me in. I guess the real bright side about this game is that you can beat it in about 90 seconds.
Right. Happiness is a choice. Snug as a bug on a drug.
I added my own music because of copyright, but all you had to do was take Joy at the beginning of the game and boom, you beat it. It's a survival game that you might think is for kids, but you'll soon find out that it's not for kids. It's very, very much not for kids. Of course, if you're able to read, then you can see the rating written right on the back cover. But this is a first-person survival action game. The animation style is a mixture of Fortnite and Looney Tune characters. The combat of the game is nothing like Fortnite because in the 6 hours of me playing the game, there are no guns. The game is focused on a hand-to-hand combat with only a block button and an attack button. I don't think it's possible to get any simpler than that. You have to eat and drink in this game, but it's not like other survival games. It doesn't really have much effect. Just maybe how much you get damaged in combat. So really the eating and drinking mechanic is only good for drinking Joy out of the sink. Kind of like the drinking mechanic in Bully, it virtually does nothing. The main premise of the game is that there is a drug called Joy that gives you what the name is, joy. Joy not only gives unspeakable joy, but it also gives your character temporary memory loss to forget events that happened in World War II. And of course, once joy wears off, people will start to notice and call you a downer, then start to ferociously run after you like a rabid dog. If you take too much joy, your character will start to get sick, and again, people will notice. That is the one thing that I did not like too much about this game. You know, what's the saying that people have?
Well, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Outside of Wellington Wells, the main city in the game looks pretty post-apocalyptic. The game had a big divide between the downers and the people popping joy pills. Yeah, I said that. Let's just call them joy poppers. Anytime you're in town, you definitely want to pop a joy pill, otherwise you'll have a fight on your hands. If you're not in the city, you don't have to worry about it too much, but you still have people looking for downers. All the other downers are pretty much in hiding. And just like most survival games, there is a crafting mechanic in this game that is okay, I guess, but I have seen better crafting. You scavenge for materials and you make things like Jimmy bars and bobby pins to break stuff and pick locks. You can also craft bandages if you're bleeding, because that's a thing too. If you're in combat, you will start bleeding before you die, and then you can prevent the inevitable by putting on a bandage before you die anyways. There's a point that if you get hit too many times, you will bleed to death and just die, and I haven't been able to prevent this or find a way to stop it, so there's that. There's also a place where you can upgrade your person as well as your combat, stealth, and super duper, which I'm guessing is like a special ability. Now for this next portion of the video, take it with a grain of salt because this is my opinion on this game. This game was okay, but that's pretty much the extent of it. I only played about 6 hours of the game, so We Happy Few probably would have gotten better if I stuck with it a little bit longer. But I guess that the struggle of playing certain games with me is, if the game doesn't reel me in within the first couple of hours, you lost me. And again, I can't emphasize enough that this is just a first impression. So for my first impression, I wasn't that impressed. But I only played 6 hours of this game, so that doesn't say that this will not get better as the game progresses. It very well might be a very good game, so I urge you, don't take my word for it. You give this game a try if you like survival action games. This game might not be for me, but it might be for you, so what have you got to lose? The storyline is a good premise and interesting, but a lot of the levels were kind of boring, so that's what threw me off. We Happy Few is set in a British town called Wellington Wells in an alternate 1964 where a non-Nazi German empire won World War II after America just chose to remain neutral. Like I said, pretty interesting. It makes you wonder, if we did remain neutral, how would we get out of the Great Depression? Anyways, it's an interesting concept hidden behind lackluster levels. That's the point that I'm bringing. But again, this is my opinion, so be sure to open yourself up to the game and hold your own opinion. And that's it for now. Yes, this was a short video, but thank you for watching, and be sure you like this video and subscribe if you're new. Now let's see what my son Parker is going to draw out of the hat. Alrighty, here, let's make sure it's mixed. Okay, hopefully you will. You mix it really good. Alright, and then just pick it out and read the name. Man, you can barely see. You look like a floating head.
Okay, we can pick out.
That was a new one. I just added a. What does it say? Is it Terminator? Or is it Resistance? Let me see. Let me see here. Oh no, it's Tomb Raider, the 1 through 3 remastered. He thought it was Terminator. It's Tomb Raider 1 through 3 the remastered game. Did that even come out yet? I can't remember.
No.
I have to look up. If it came out, then that's what I'm doing. If not, I'll do it again. It's okay. That makes it funny. Abusive brothers. Alrighty.